Together again to entertain and play games. Welcome back, we're the 2-bit players.
Start the fucking thing already!
Hey everybody, I'm Noah.
God, I'm Jeffrey.
We're only been playing this game for 20 minutes, and Jeffrey's about ready to leap out of that window next door.
Yeah, and we're on the 90th floor of our Malibu mansion.
So
moon apartment.
that fall would almost kill you.
Almost, but I would just barely survive.
So let's inspect these Lacaire files.
This game is off to a slow start.
It is.
I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Noah.
2-bit players.
We're playing Deadly Premonition 2.
How are you?
Me?
No. Them.
Them?
How are they?
Let us know in the comments below.
Comment below. How are you?
Solved.
Anyway, we're interviewing Francis York Morgan, trying to find out what he knows in very vague terms. And we're learning about the Lacar case.
Lacar case?
You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case. After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Yes.
That's exactly what happens.
I'll skip past these things.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered. You arrived in Lucaré immediately after that, didn't you?
Lucaré was pronouncing that horribly wrong all along.
Lacaire.
Lacaire.
Lacaire?
Lucaré.
Dead girls.
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then
What would you do if I just started referring to myself in like the
We?
multiple first-person plural?
In the biblical sense?
Yes.
I don't know.
Close.
I would
Like,
stop
hey,
talking to you.
No, are you coming over? I'm like, yeah, we'll be there at 11.
Like Venom?
Yes.
That would be weird as fuck.
And in through also text, you could infer that I was saying like, we'll be there at 11. We. Is that what Venom sounds like?
Yeah. What if Venom fucking sounded like that? Hello, Spider-Man. Oh god, it's Venom. Venemina.
Do you know what this means?
Venemina.
Venemini?
Emina.
No.
Venenema.
Not a venenema?
Vanilla Emina.
First victim in the case he solved.
The first victim in the Lise Clarkson case. Lise Clarkson.
That's how you say it, Lise?
I said Lise, yeah.
How will he react when he sees it?
I don't know.
Lise Clarkson was actually the last victim. She wasn't murdered yet.
She was actually the killer. That's why it's called the Lise Clarkson case.
deeply pleased.
You claim to have closed this case, but now a lost body suddenly surfaced. Aren't you curious about the details?
No, let's move on.
Yeah, I got more cases to solve, more blunts to smoke.
More PS2 games in the background to play.
Change anything now. And it's certain.
Is this a Swatch exclusive?
It is, yes.
I
Wow.
suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned. Due to the unnatural...
It was abandoned, frozen in a 6-foot-tall block of ice, well positioned and well maintained.
Is the body separated? It looks like the arms are cut off.
Yeah,
and the
it
hands are
was.
cut off.
Therefore, she looks exactly
And the legs
the
and
same
feet.
as she did when she disappeared.
She looks exactly the same as when she disappeared. No tendons connecting any of her body parts to other body parts.
Very
Good
unique.
condition that we can even determine the murder weapon and cause of death.
Likely dismemberment and decapitation.
Frozen.
Even strangers have
The dismemberment was fine, but it was the freezing that really did her in.
That set her back.
At first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all.
Totally alive. Nothing connecting her arms to her torso.
At first glance, most of the crew were actually having full-on conversations with her when they first saw her.
Exactly.
Until they realized 3 hours later she was dead the whole time.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my fairy? A corpse as beautiful as a goddess. Sounds just like our story.
Maybe I'll finally tell it. In the third game.
Now I'm sure that Morgan's hiding something. I may be able to get what I
Did he
want.
solve all those crimes in the last game?
Maybe.
While on vacation, he solved a crime?
I'm going back to the Luke. Yeah, that's what was like so miraculous. He just can't escape solving crimes.
Before coming to us. Such as...
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson. You look surprised. After all, you visited Louisiana last week.
Louisiana. Hosanna.
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 We haven't been to Louisiana.
We haven't been to Hosanna.
Oh, Hosanna.
Is that so?
Is that the outline of a piece of pizza on the table? That was there at one point?
For an incredibly long amount of time.
That man is our witness.
Yeah, what the hell is this triangular-shaped piece
It
of
was
missing...
a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
A massive piece of pizza.
Or giant Dorito.
He didn't take a single step outside on Christmas
Could have been a
Eve,
piece of cake.
which means that I didn't get to either.
Are you positive about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records. Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston. This is the fake name you used to use as an agent.
Build in the details, Jeffrey. Come on, just listen to me.
No,
Yet
I'm
that's
here.
not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Le Carré. He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong.
But Bubba wasn't there at the time, so he settled for a car.
Order, so it's stuck in his mind.
Our world is filled with mysteries, and they always
Like,
have.
where was Bubba that day?
Incidentally,
Smoking.
on the following day, an identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton, New Jersey.
You can find that type of car anywhere.
It said smoking in parentheses.
It did, as
Who
he...
was that for?
For him, as he inhaled his
No,
blunt.
but as an audience, who is that for?
That's true.
Because if you blind and you can't see him smoking,
You think he-
can't read the words.
It might just be
smoking.
that he's smoking silently. Okay, unfinished. Oh, I guess I'll go
good.
to
Multiple
back to
things
this
to click
again.
on. Excellent.
You may be wondering why we decided to unearth all these old files.
That's exactly what I'm wondering.
You too, as the audience member. Okay.
What have you learned so far?
He's a detective of world renown.
At least Clarkson's body was found, but there wasn't much we could actually investigate due to the damage caused by the hurricane.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
Of course, we questioned all the Clarksons.
She's like,
who delivered
we
stuff,
absolutely did.
the staff, the
We
warehouse,
questioned all those
and its
people.
owner, but we still have yet to obtain any key testimony.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Not to mention how bad the timing was. Most of the employees were on vacation.
So, you gave up on the investigation and came to see us instead.
Now, it doesn't subtitle dark laughter there.
But it did subtitle smoking.
Yeah.
Because the smoking was important. The dark laughter was not.
They have to know he inhaled. I did not inhale.
I did not inhale. What is that from?
Is that Clinton or is that Obama?
Guy who managed the
It was Clinton.
I think it's, I mean, I did it in a Hank Hill accent, so it was
I
clearly
did
Bill
not
Clinton.
inhale.
I
Maybe it
did
was Hank
not
Hill.
inhale.
I think it was.
It might have been Hank Hill.
2005. Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Okay.
Now we sit in silence while we think about what other questions we should process.
That triangle is freaking me out. Pizza.
What is it? Pizza? Cake? Dorito?
Giant Dorito.
Leftover texture from a background from Rocco's Modern Life?
What?
Those triangles and 90s zaniness?
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
I should have known. You were insane.
Morgan's right. Everything happens for a reason.
Oh, that was a thought.
Messy room.
Yeah, parentheses means I'm thinking it.
So when he smoked, was he thinking about
He's
smoking?
thinking about smoking. Taking a
The
big old
practical
puff.
begging me to question them.
Oh my god. Oh, shit, we can ask about this. Another strangely clean
Yes,
spot.
thank you.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, computer's plugged in. Sorry about that, everybody.
Let's figure out what this missing piece is all about. Cannot wait.
Mr. Morgan.
He's like, it was a taco.
Spots in this room look strangely clean. Did you tidy up a bit because you knew we were coming?
No.
Yes.
Those
Next
are
question.
sanctuaries. They've existed from the start.
The
Sanctuaries.
fuck?
Not the answer I was hoping for.
Sacred place.
Not even an answer that was even on my radar.
Comment below if you thought it was pizza or cake. Or
Comment
a
below if you
giant
thought it was a
Dorito.
sanctuary.
Or sanctuary if you were right all along.
Those hovels. Something you didn't want us to see.
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing, but we know you can't see anything.
Oh.
Hey, Simon, don't touch the sanctuary.
He knows I can't see, but can I use my vision to, like, look at what's there?
That's a sanctuary. Don't ever touch it again. You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even...
You couldn't even figure out that dusty, negative space area was a sanctuary?
You damn fool, Giamatti.
You're not worthy of the name Giamatti.
It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
Oh.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
Earning far more than you deserve then. What were you doing?
It's my first time coming inside. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. I swear to God, I've never done that before.
Special. Don't tell me. Crossword puzzles. What do you think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time, and what does he have to show for it?
So it's a sanctuary?
Guess so.
Oh, God.
Does that answer all your questions, Jeffrey?
It was a piece of pizza.
Agent Jones.
Would you have been happier if it was a piece of pizza?
Yes.
Okay. You hungry? You want some of my popcorn chicken?
No.
Taking
Okay.
control of the conversation. At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. I need to
Shit.
press him.
Can I...
Stare at it with the devil's butthole. Press L.
I can't see anything. I can only see rummaging Simon. I must press him.
Agent Jones, did you find
Is this the whole game? Does the whole game fucking take place in this room?
No, this is okay. This is actually not the game at all.
Oh my God. Could you have done all this before you got here?
No, Jeffrey, this is integral to understanding what we're going to
I'm not
play.
even paying attention anymore.
You should. Because Simon Jones is about to just impale. Oh!
Oh no!
Ow! We told you. That's a sanctuary.
Ow!
Let him go! Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction
told
of
you.
justice.
We told you. Go. Ah!
This was your first time coming inside. This is what you get.
He looks like he's about to come inside.
He just did.
Ah!
Bizarre shouts. We blah blah.
Mr. Morgan?
She looks nothing like Ada Wong. What are you fucking talking
She's
about?
kind of like ethnically ambiguous.
Ada Wong's ethnically ambiguous?
Yes.
I cut my finger with that can opener this morning. I gotta stop the
He
bleeding.
clearly must have known and has been afraid of can openers.
Stupid.
Oh, time to jazz it up now.
Fine now. I'm sorry for being so careless. I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition. The color red, such an unusual thing to fear. Please, accept
It's not the
my
weirdest thing to fear.
Bulls are terrified.
I
Yeah.
don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your sanctuaries ever again. And no more red.
Don't.
What the fuck?
Again.
Now, may we return to our discussion?
But since you're such in disarray, I think we should just start over.
Yeah. What about these awards on the wall?
I believe that fear is
Greenvale case. Okay, we're another strangely clean spot. A heavy-duty shredder, Jeffrey. Oh my God, there's so much more.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it further.
My mic is falling
Oh
apart.
my God, Jesus, Jeffrey.
What's happening?
I'd like to ask you some questions about this case now.
We don't want to remember that town.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this. I remember hearing about
I have
this
to
case
ask you
when
all
I was
about the
still a
first
student.
game again.
A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered, and the FBI stepped in to take over the case. I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat. Is that correct? After that case, you went on.
I fixed my mic.
Fantastic.
And when you returned, you requested to be.
I'm so
switched
happy
over
for
What'd
you,
I
Jeffrey.
miss?
Nothing. They're talking about Greenvale case. They're talking about everything that happened in the first game that we didn't play.
That's a private matter. None of your business, Bill.
Were you traumatized? It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself.
They handle all these cases, dismemberment, inside-out flesh skinning, and then Greenvale. Instant trauma.
Imagine releasing a video game that didn't do super well, right? Kind of bombed, kind of not such great reviews, but it got a cult following. Enough to years later, finally you get greenlit for a sequel. And they're like, you know what we're going to do? For the first hour of the game, we're just going to have 3 people talking in a room.
More push.
That'd be brilliant.
Oh my God.
He's an auteur, Jeffrey.
We're going to try our best to make people just not want to play any more of this. I assume the whole game is like this.
It's not. There's just one more push.
Okay.
And we're going to get that.
Do it.
On the next time.
Oh, God.
Our voices are small, but we'll reach you. We can. Listen up. Black Lives Matter.
Links are below. Please donate if you can.